Alright, well, we are back. Where am I going? Oh, I guess I'll follow this way. Looks like we're sneaking in. We got a weaken Montclair's control. Right. There's maintenance today in just a few hours, so if you see the message from the server, we can just ignore it. Oh. Dudes. So, the last episode, the one woman was changed into a blood fiend by a scratch. But yet, if your player wants to become a vampire, they have to be bitten. I wonder what's the lore of that? I'm gonna help myself to the food because they're all vampires, so they don't eat it. Actually, I don't know if that's true in the game. If they, I'll take the bananas. If they are truly immune, or if they have no interest in food. Did you just chowing down on that chicken?
Did those fools Doyle and Thomas send you? Let me show you the power.
Oh. We're just moping around, seeing if there's any bookshelves I can read. Place has already been robbed. Nope. All right. Well. Let me in, Auntie M. I'm actually really, really sleepy. Even I just woke up and everything just seems kind of weird. Whoop. What are you doing? Get out of there. Like, I was trying to search it, but then it got stuck. No, it hit me with magical lightning. You got it, Xander? Oh, the sounds of it, he's got it. Volume up. I'm having the weirdest day of games being such odd volumes. I was playing some demos earlier for the channel, getting you guys ready for Next Fest, and it was like every time I played a demo, it was either blasting my ears off or there was barely any sound. And Elder Scrolls itself, I do have the volume down a little bit because it also has a bad tendency to have some of a weird volume issue. Like sometimes the NPCs are really loud, and so if you play the music, I don't know, it's very unbalanced. Alright, we'll search that in a second. Baron Montclair, I'm sorry you couldn't stay to see the end of this, but Shornhelm will soon be ours. I am following your orders to the letter. The upper city is under our control. The Shornhelm guard is scattered, and soon the portal will be ready. We'll be able to ferry more Montclair troops in under their very noses. I can continue to use Blessed Gift, turning more and more people into vampires. But as you have no doubt observed, the process is often extremely accelerated. For every vampire I create to join our forces, I wind up getting a dozen or more mindless blood fiends. Not that these don't also serve a purpose, but even so. Have you considered my request? I know that my work, my side project, as you call it, will benefit you. Imagine your glorious army bolstered by unstoppable creatures of necromantic design. I have already had some success, and I know I am on the right path. And after we take control of Rivenspire, we can turn our attention to the south. We can succeed where Ransor failed. I just need more time and more resources. I'll take that. Thank you. Da-da-da-da. Jeez, calm down. It scared me, I'm not gonna lie. I was... Okay, well, I think...
Ah, very nice. Good to settle my old bones for a bit.
heck am I going? Okay, we're going over this way. Look at Xander back there. I'm pillaging and Xander's back there doing his own thing. Xander, are you causing trouble back here? What are you going? Are you attacking something up top? It's causing my character to be all weird. Xander, are you still fighting with whatever's up in the ceiling? I think he is. Did we kill the guy? I didn't feel like we killed anybody. Xander, did we do him? I guess. I'm too busy looking at the guild chat because there's some drama going in there. Oh, Xander, what did you?
Blowhard Doral sent you.
Or was it Sweet Tamrith? No matter. Whoever it was, they sent you to die.
An unanticipated windfall.
Hey, you there. A little help here.
There was
Damn Montclair bastards caught me snooping around.
Oh, sure. Get out of here, Scordo.
If you unlock this cage, I'll be your best friend for life.
What are you doing inside that cage?
I needed some quiet time. What do you think I'm doing in here? I went and got myself captured. I'm one of the Shornhelm guard. Look, let me out of this cell, and I can help you.
We trust Scordo, but why should I trust you?
Good question. You shouldn't. But that doesn't mean we're not on the same side. I bet they sent you to find information about Montclair. Open the cell and I'll tell you what I know.
Alright, get your butt out of here. Na, na, na. Dearest Rizal
Scholarship.
Or
I can
like
smell
Zag
it from here.
Xander, please, do you mind? Or like Zag will get you more people. I promised you resources and I will not go back on my word. But you had better be right about these creatures you can create. You promised me an army of obedient, strong servants, and I expect you to deliver. If not, we can always create more blood fiends. In the meantime, hold the upper city when the time is right. Bring in reinforcements and push forward. Take the whole city. Use the old fevered... Is that what it says? Fevered Muse as a staging ground. You can open a portal there and I'll send troops through, out of sight of Shornhelm Guard. Then we can launch a surprise attack and all of Shornhelm will be mine. And remember, use the powers we have been given. Your creations are well and fine, but employ our blessed gift to create more vampires and blood fiends whenever the opportunity arises. I am sure that Doral and Tamrith will dither for days before making a decision, which gives us plenty of time. I look forward to hearing them beg for their worthless lives. Alright.
If you unlock this cage, I needed some good question. I appreciate the help. You're all right in my book. Now I need to report back to Baron Dorel.
What news do you bring from the upper city? Have the traitors been dealt with?
The traitors have been dealt with, but Montclair is gone. He left General Ravalox in charge.
Damn! Montclair's Argonian is as crazy as an outhouse skeever. His soldiers kidnapped a few nobles, grabbed them in broad daylight. Probably hopes to use them as insurance against us. But he must realize that I never negotiate with terrorists.
I found a letter. Ravalox plans to bring reinforcements in through the Fevered Mews.
Then we have to act fast. Go to the Mews and free Lady Aurene Tamrith, Nethan Albergama, and Sir Estienne Gillen. If you can take out Rizal along the way, all the better. In the meantime, we'll mobilize the Shornhelm Guard and retake the upper city.
I'll head to the Fevered Mews and free the hostages.
This Rizal seized nobles. Such brazen acts must not be tolerated, Baron.
Indeed. It is time to act, Countess. No more talk. No more debate.
How can we walk in the light if we leave innocent townsfolk to languish? Wait, are you agreeing with me?
Don't look so shocked, Isolde. It was bound to happen eventually. Our friend will go to the Mews to free the hostages and stop the reinforcements while we assault the upper city. A two-pronged approach.
Well, all right then. Baron, if you would, give the command and rally the Shornhelm Guard.
It will be my pleasure. It's time to show those Montclair cowards what it means to betray the people of Rivenspire.
One moment, friend. I may know something about the Fevered Mews.
All right. What's up?
The Fevered Mews. I haven't thought about that place since I was a child.
What can you tell me about the Fevered Mews?
It's a ravine beyond the upper city. It's been sealed off for years. They used to send the ill and infirm there. Those afflicted with the plague, Khajiit fever, Argonian leprosy, things like that. But that was a long time ago.
Khajiit fever and Argonian leprosy? Why is this the first time I've heard about either one? Can you remember any details that might help me?
It's a dank old place. Oh, I remember now. The sewers. You can sneak through the old sewer tunnel. It leads to right near the entrance of the Fevered Mews.
Any idea what I might find in there?
The ravine is riddled with small caves, as I recall. There's an even older section, an ancient ruin. If this Argonian is using a portal to bring reinforcements into the city, I suspect those ruins would make a proper staging ground.
All right, thank you. Come on, Xander. We're gonna go burn some shit. Okay. Eight. Like we're going this way. And this way. During the Thracian plague of 1E2260, to avoid infection, the nobles and merchant class of Shornhelm quarantined themselves in these caves for over 5 months. They finally emerged to find Rivenspire virtually depopulated.
Not so fast, my friend. You don't have to deal with this on your own.
Count Verandus of Ravenwatch, what are you doing here?
I assume you have come to rescue the nobles and stop Montclair's reinforcements. But if Rizal Jul is here, you shouldn't have to face him alone.
How did you know about this place? Can you click on that, please, lady?
I assume you have come to rescue the nobles and stop Montclair's reinforcements. But if Rizal Jul is here, you shouldn't have to face him alone. I am not without resources of my own. When I discovered that Montclair had left the city and heard that the nobles had been taken captive, it wasn't difficult to ferret out the mad Argonian's hiding place.
You have spies working for you?
I have loyal associates. Let's leave it at that for the time being. Suffice to say, we have nothing but Rivenspire's best interests at heart. Now, let's go rescue those nobles.
Can you tell me anything about Ariza Jul?
Well, the Argonian? He has been at Montclair's side for a long time. He is a skilled warrior and an alchemist. I believe he may also have darker interests, including necromancy. Understand this. Rizal Jul is powerful and not quite sane.
Okay.
I have loyal associates. Let's leave it at that for the time being. Suffice to say, we have nothing but Rivenspire's best interests at heart. Now, Let's go rescue those nobles. Or the Argonian. I have...
Okay.
Or the
What is
Argonian.
going on? Something weird's happening with that chat. I don't know. If it keeps up, I'll relog. Hello. Knock knock.
Perhaps a tactical approach.
I knew Father would send someone for me. He's the ambassador from Alakir. Did I mention that? Baron Montclair and his Argonian general, Rieseljul, attacked the nobles of Shornhelm. This is an outrage.
Okay. That was a very deep voice for a thin white boy. Took me by surprise. Right, looks like we're going this way.
Dollars.
That horrible Argonian, Rieseljul, said he would turn me into a powerful creature. Why would I want that? Ah, sweet freedom. Thank you so much for coming to my rescue.
You're very welcome. Looks like we're going... Where are we going? Up this hill, maybe? No. Into this? No. Where are we going, guys? Into here and around? Or... in here.
I prayed that I wouldn't be left to that lizard's torch. They poked and prodded me. I'm of House Tamrith. How dare they?
Okay.
I'm surprised Baron Dorel didn't accompany you here. He's never been one to shy away from getting his hands bloody in defense of house and country.
Why are you so anxious to help resolve the situation in Shornhelm?
Shornhelm's stability affects all of Rivenspire. If Montclair and his allies take over the city, I fear all of Rivenspire would soon fall. And then they would look beyond our borders. He's always fancied himself the true heir to Rance's throne.
That doesn't explain anything.
I usually leave politics to the other nobles. I prefer to deal quietly with more unusual problems. As for the why of things, call it an obligation. But now is not the time to discuss the past.
Alright.
I suspect that Rieseljul is behind that stone door, along with his portal. We need to stop him from bringing through more reinforcements.
I tabbed out for a second to check on Discord, and I think I broke something.
I have no time to deal with these fools. Kill them! Kill them all!
Montclair Immortals. Interesting. You done?
I can feel the magic. There's a portal close by. We need to close it before we're overrun by more Montclair soldiers.
It's right there, right behind you. Okay, you need to close the portal. That's right behind you.
I should be able to close the portal. It won't take me more than a few seconds. There. That should keep them out. Shornhelm will be safe now. I shall begin my research at once, try to determine where Riz Al Jul has gone. In the meantime, you should seek out the High King.
We're gonna pillage first. We're gonna rob this tomb! Okay, maybe not. There's really not that much to rob. Oh, I'm sure that's pork. With the dead dissected guy laying right there with the pork. I'm sure it's pork.
With the portal closed, we stopped Riz Al Jul from sneaking more Montclair troops into the city. It is frustrating, though, that Riz Al Jul slipped away. That Argonian is sly and cowardly.
Any idea where Riz Al Jul disappeared to?
No, and that's what worries me. He must be tracked down and dealt with swiftly. Thanks to your efforts, though, Montclair's plan to take control of Shornhelm has been stopped. You should inform High King Emmerich and the other nobles.
Is the High King in Shornhelm?
According to my sources, he was close before I entered the Mews. I have no doubt that the Shornhelm Guard has reclaimed the upper city. I assume Dorel, Tamrith, and the High King are even now in Shornhelm Castle. Give Emmerich my regards.
This way? Gordo, what are you doing here?
I was just about to go in after you. Thought maybe you were stuck in a cage or something.
The upper city has been retaken?
Bunch of whiners, Montclair's troops. The moment we really pushed back, they broke off and demanded we accept their surrender. Dorel wants to execute the lot of them, but the Countess wants to consult with the High King. Too soft-hearted she is.
Yeah, but why were you looking for me?
Wanted to let you know that High King Emmerich has arrived. He's in Shornhelm Castle with the Baron and the Countess. Me? I think I might leave when this is all over. Join the Fighters Guild. See the world. I certainly could use the change.
Yeah, Scordo. We know Scordo. I don't think you guys got to meet Scordo much yet, because I haven't done much with the Fighters Guild. But
I could just spit.
The way the game plays out, the timing is really weird because right now we're playing the first content of the game. And then as the guilds were introduced much later, all these chapters and so on were added. And so the game has this really bad tendency to assume that the player hasn't met these people yet, even though we kind of have, especially the Fighters Guild, because they push the Fighters Guild on you really early in your gameplay. So that's kind of the weird thing, but you kind of just roll with it and be like, yeah, no, I've never met you before, Scordo. What are you talking about? Anyway. King Emmerich, what are you
Here
doing
we
here?
have the savior of Shornhelm, I presume. You should know that Baron Dorell and Countess Tamrith have been quite generous in their praise of you. I trust you were able to close this portal Montclair was using to bring in reinforcements?
Yes, Veranda Ravenwatch was with me and he closed the portal.
I'm not surprised. Verandis and I go back many years. He has a habit of making people nervous, but I've been trying to reassure Baron Dorell and Countess Tamrith he is loyal to the people of Rivenspire. Did you also defeat this Rizal Jewel?
Sadly, no, they escaped.
Then I suppose we'll have to track him down, he and Montclair both. I fear Montclair's ambitions may be far greater than simply conquering all of Rivenspire. It's better we stop him now.
I'll help you however I can, Your Majesty.
Thanks to you, we have an excellent start here in Shornhelm, and I will devote my resources to fortifying the city as quickly as possible. We're secure here now, and we have to ensure it remains that way. Shornhelm may be secure, but reports from other parts of the kingdom suggest Montclair is stirring up trouble everywhere. Countess Tamrith and Baron Dorell will each take a detachment of the Shornhelm Guard and go investigate these reports.
What can I do to help?
As you might have guessed, I'm thinking you are best suited for tracking down Rizal Jewel and making sure he doesn't go opening any more portals into Shornhelm. Did Verandis perhaps mention any suspicions of where this rat may have scurried off to?
Verandis was going to investigate the matter himself.
Then I suggest you join him. Knowing Verandis, he's returned to Ravenwatch Castle to study whatever evidence he may have found. You'll find it west of the city near the town of Crestshade. I'm counting on the two of you to stop Rizal Jewel, and soon.
All right, I'll go to the Ravenwatch Castle right away.
I should warn you, Ravenwatch Castle is as strange as the man who owns it. His family is very old and they have strange traditions. Don't worry, though. I have no doubt about the fact that he's on our side. You may rely on anything he says.
Can I ask a few questions before I leave, though?
Of course, I'm a veritable treasure trove of useless information, and I love to share.
Oh, the voice just tickles my ears just right, and I find myself wanting to hear more. How do you know Verandis?
I've known Count Ravenwatch since I was a boy. My father even sent me to study with him for a time. House Ravenwatch is one of the oldest noble houses of Rivenspire. Quite a legacy, and Verandis carries it well.
There must be more to that than... there must be more to it than that.
Well, if you must know, he's part of the reason I'm wearing this crown. When I first proposed to form the Covenant, many people opposed me. Verandis, however, without any urging, supported my plans and helped sway opinions in my favor.
Why would he do that?
I think he did it because he was tired of bloodshed, and he knew he could trust me to always work toward peace. If I can end this conflict and restore it here, I will consider my debt to Verandis paid in full.
How long are you going to remain in Shornhelm?
As long as it takes. I knew that having the noble houses share the throne wouldn't last. I should have chosen one of them to rule years ago. To be honest, I feel I'm partly to blame for all of this, and it's my duty to be here and see it resolved.
Why didn't you bring an army?
The last time I brought an army to Rivenspire, it was to put an end to Rance's war. That isn't a memory I want to reawaken in this region. Besides, it will be better for all concerned if Rivenspire resolves its own problems.
Has there been any word from the west?
Rumors and wild tales, for the most part. We did receive a dispatch from a Captain Janavi. Apparently something occurred in the town of Crestshade. Something devastating enough to require the captain to set up a camp for refugees.
What can you tell me about Crestshade?
Very little. It's a small town at the foot of the Western Mountains. Since you're heading in that direction to see Verandis, perhaps you can look in on Crestshade. I'd be grateful if you can determine what actually happened out there.
Yeah, you bet. All right. See you later, Mr. King Emmerich. Have I mentioned to you guys yet that I actually am just really genuinely enjoying my playthrough this time around? I mean, it's because of you guys and that I'm actually paying attention and seeing what's happening and listening to what's happening. A lot of fun. That is a
Help me out, will you?
that is a statue. Xander, look up. Xander, look up. Look. That is a hell of a statue. Alright, what are we doing? We're inspired dreamwalk into the darkness. Alright, well I guess we better look at the map. Okay, there is a circus of cheerful slaughter over this way. Let's go see if we can grab that real quick. And before we head out of town. There's also a book apparently.
Here's the thing, I forget the thing.
Is it under the city? I'm gonna guess it's under. Unless it's quest related. I don't know.
Can't a lady drink in peace?
Sure. We're gonna sneak through these doors. Alright. This way? It's the Mages Guild. Books. Gosh, there's 8 volumes? I don't want to steal. I'm trying to read. Trying to understand that icon. There's an icon there of like the empty book. Does that icon mean that it's a book on a bookshelf? Or is it a book that's locked to a quest? I don't know. I don't know. That was volume 9 and apparently we already read it. Okay. That was a mystic. I'm gonna guess it's locked to something. Riv-inspired quest and Riv-inspired the price of longevity. And Circus of Cheerful Slaughter, number 4.
I offer Mages Guild.
Yeah, nothing there. That mystic?
Purity.
I think I've bought all of these. Alright, we're just gonna move on. I do need to pop into a bank though. Over here. Let's pop into there. Yay. I sold a bunch of stuff. That was kind of boring. And now we're continuing.
Ingrid Van speaks highly of you. If you're high in her esteem, you're high in mine.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. Apparently my character is very thirsty. Or hungry, I should say. Let's see, where are we going?
Divines. There's a lot to do.
think I'm going the wrong direction, and I think I'm gonna run in circles, but hey, we're leaving. We're leaving. It's fine.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Alright. Okay, we are here. There's a dungeon up there, but let's make our way down here. There's a world boss right there. I got a little bit of lag. Little bit of lag. Walk it off, you're fine. It was barely a fall.
A most gratifying resolution.
That puppy made me feel a little bad. I didn't want to kill it. I don't want to play with the boss either, though. Why is everything dead here? Why is it lightning? Sorry, Xander.
Be sure to wash your hands.
I'm not. Totally not gonna wash my hands. This little bird is adorably cute. Bye. Okay. Oh no. Not the harpies.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Is there trouble brewing? It's you! Good to see you, mate. It's been a while since Shrieking Scar. Sorry I didn't see you coming. I'm busy keeping an eye out for harpies and those puny Breton brothers.
The Breton blah 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 blah. The Breton brothers.
You've already forgotten the Remley brothers, eh? I wish I could. The three of us were hired to drive off the harpies infesting the cliffs. Armel and Balin are supposed to be setting up traps, and I'm here to protect the village while they work.
You think there was a problem again?
If I had to guess, yes. I just don't know what's taking them so long. They've been out there for hours. Could you help out your old friends? Go look for them? I'd go myself, but I've got to keep watch here.
Yes, I'll go find the Remley brothers.
Once you find those trap wizards, get them back here on the double. We've got to let the Elder know how we're doing. She's been waiting on our progress report. And between you and me, I think she's getting a little impatient.
It's been a while. How have you been?
A job here, a job there, the usual. We're no longer called the Daggers, though. Seems a mysterious someone had a claim to the name and didn't want it tarnished. A threatening note and near-death experience later, we drop the name.
So you're trapping harpies again?
Right. We actually get harpy jobs pretty frequently. Seems we have a bit of a reputation for being competent against harpies. And that's all because of your help.
And you stuck together after Lord Dale didn't pay you?
Yeah. Those gems got us by long enough to get another job. It helped that revealing his scheme actually made us more popular among the locals.
Do you have a moment to talk about your contract here?
My pleasure. I can talk to you and watch for harpies at the same time. We're really proving ourselves here, I think. Proving our worth as sellswords. Or we would be if those two morons weren't ruining everything.
What is this place?
A little village of horse nomads. The place is called Silverhoof Vale. Their elder tried to tell me all about her love for the herd mother, and yeah, my eyes just kind of glazed over when she got to the part about talking horses.
Where are the others, Gelvin and his sister?
Shornhelm. We're always on the lookout for the next job, right? Gelvin decided we had this well in hand, so he and that sister of his set out for the city. Wish he was here now to keep those two knuckleheads in line.
All right. Rusty daggers? Oh, no. All right, brothers. Brothers that be.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that. Bah! To Apocrypha with you.
Yeah.
Hey, you! Help me out of this mess.
Again?
Come on, help me out of this mess. I've been stuck for hours.
How did you get caught up by one of your own traps?
By accident, of course. These things are delicate, tricky. One false move and snap, I'm caught. Now my arm's asleep and my back is killing me. Can we get on with the rescue?
Yeah, try to hold still.
Does it look like I have a choice? Make it quick already. Those harpies are looking at me like I'm a 3-course meal.
I bet they are. You're lucky you didn't lose an eyeball, dude. Or eyeballs.
Thanks, I guess.
How did you end up in that trap?
Armel and I were trapping the whole gully. These things are designed to go with our scent lures. But as I said, they're very finicky to set up. Bah, Armel's a moron. His design's clearly faulty. If you hadn't shown up...
Scent lures?
Right. We put down these scent barrels. They draw the harpies in and they get caught in the traps. Simple, or so he said. I've already wasted too much time out here. I need to report in to Bumnog. Hey, would you be willing to help me out?
What do you want me to do?
Place the rest of my traps. You'll know where to put them. Armel went ahead of me to place the scent barrels, just like the one here. Put the traps with the barrels, and keep watch for my brother. And be careful. Don't want you ending up like me.
Don't you recognize me? I helped you with Lord Dale.
Oh, yes, of course. How have you been? We're fine, mostly. We're doing the best we can, anyway. Still in the harpy business, just like the old days.
These circumstances seem rather familiar.
Do they? They're not, you know. We deserve better than what Lord Deal was going to do by us, didn't we? I didn't recognize you until you mentioned it. Good to see you again. Imagine, meeting up after all this time.
Is everything going all right?
Can't you tell? Listen, I've got to get back to Bumnog. While you're out here, see if you can find that brother of mine.
Okay.
We can use this.
crazy bird's trying to kill me!
Well, you play with harpies, you're going to get caught with harpies. You goofs. I'll be there in a second. Don't feed the harpy your eyes.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Apocrypha, take you! I was going to be dinner. Thanks. I'll see you back at the village.
Done here. Let's go find those brothers after we drop to our deaths.
Another chance at perfection.
Are you telling me you've made absolutely no progress on the contract we signed with you?
It's Armel's fault. His stupid trap malfunctioned again.
It's not my fault. Those harpies are crafty and bloodthirsty.
Is that why you reek? What is that smell?
The harpies, they're here. The scent lure on these two brought the whole flock down on us. We need to wash this stuff off before the harpies get us. To the pond!
Please, go with them. The villagers and I will hide from the beasts.
Where did they go? Walk it off, girlfriend. Walk it off. You're fine.
Get ready! Here they come! Could someone get my bag, please?
I'm scrubbing as fast as I can!
Meritorious move. Could someone...
Perhaps a tactical approach.
Hey, what do you say we just leave the Remley brothers for the harpies? Bird women need love too.
Except for they eat their eyes. I'm still not over that. Yeah, Xander? Good job.
We're almost done. Just a little longer.
No, not the harpy matriarch.
Believe it or not, I think we solved their harpy problem. Nice work. Let's get back to the village and check in with the Elder.
Okay. That was pretty funny, though.
Good find, cohort.
Hey, over here. Just a moment. Before you go in, I need to talk to you.
What do you need?
The village elder. She's not sure we did any work. And look, I know we messed up a little. And you helped us out, a lot. But we're trying to build a reputation here. And most of our jobs don't go like this. So could you stretch the truth?
You want me to lie about how much work your crew did?
Whoa. Lie is such a strong word. We set out traps, and the scent lures worked just as they were supposed to. And most of the harpies are gone now, right? So everything worked out, after a fashion.
What happened if I tell the truth?
If she doesn't think we met our end of the contract, the Elder won't pay us. And she'll probably spread the word that we're idiots. Eventually, we'll starve to death. Is that what you want?
No.
For all of us?
Stop.
You're the only one who isn't a member of this group. Perhaps you will speak truly. The contract specifies they must do the work promptly and effectively. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. Did they do anything worth paying for?
You're trusting my opinion about such a thing?
You're not part of their group, as I said. I'm not trying to cheat them. I just want to know if they did what they said they would. Is their effort here today worth our hard-earned gold?
Oh my gosh. I don't want to lie, but I like the guy. Absolutely, this is their plan all along.
I am pleased to hear this. When the Harpies attacked our horses, we were desperate. They're as dear to us as our children. We will gladly call on this group again, should the Harpies return. Your friend has vouched for your good work. Though your methods were unconventional, you greatly thinned the Harpy flock.
All in a day's work. We're glad we could help.
Here's the agreed-upon payment. Stories of your heroic deeds will be told to all those that pass through our camp.
Thank you. Our business is all word of mouth, so that'll be a huge help. And thank you, friend. We won't forget your support either. Get off your arses, boys. Go take down those traps. We don't need them anymore.
But Bumnog, we just finished setting them up.
I get to take down the pots. It's your turn to get caught up in those nets.
So much to do, so little time.
Xander, did I do the right thing? Did I set them up to fail for the future and to really be in danger?
The brothers and I appreciate your help, my friend. I know this job might have been a little rough, but we're getting better with every contract. You'll see.
Good luck, Bumnog.
There aren't many that would have helped us out. I'm grateful. Grateful enough to share some of our payment as a thank you for all your help.
Don't be idiots next time, alright? I won't be around to save you. Going this way, I think.
Another chance at perfection.
Do a little swim. Pop over here. There's apparently sometimes a chest over here. Makes sense. Ooh. Nope, we got a treasure trove. With giant snakes right there.
Libations are on you next time. Ha!
Don't see any notes. Hey.
How invigorating!
Apparently somewhere. Oh, I see it.
Distasteful.
I know, I know. I need to sign out, but I probably shouldn't sign out right here. We'll do it right here. Alright, I will be back with another episode. We'll continue on and see what is going on at another time. Thanks, guys, for keeping me company.